My name's Rachel Edge. Myself and Neil, my partner, and our son Oliver have been living in our property now at Hunters Park for about 9 months. Before we moved to this property, myself and my partner both had our own properties. We decided we wanted to move in together, so we started to look around at what properties were available. We then found out that I was expecting a baby, so we thought we needed to go for a slightly bigger property than we originally anticipated, and we were looking around a lot of the different developer sites, but we found the Taylor Wimpey property, the show home, actually hit all the boxes for what we were looking for. When we decided to buy a property, we hadn't put our properties on the market. We thought we'd look around and see what there was first, because we didn't know how long it would take to find somewhere we liked. The easy move scheme worked in our favour because our property had already been started that we wanted, so they would then take on the need to sell one of our properties. So we sold my partner Neil's property through the easy mover scheme. They dealt with a lot of the hassle of chasing up the third-party solicitors and making sure things were getting done via either our solicitors or their solicitors, so it meant a lot of the pressure was off us. The easy move definitely took away a lot of stress for us. Being pregnant and moving house are two very big things in one go, and it just meant that I could just focus on what I needed to do as a new mum rather than worrying about, have I talked to the solicitor about this, have I done this for them, have I chased them up on this. It meant that we could just focus on just hearing the news really from Taylor Wimpey rather than doing it all ourselves. Living in Queen's Hill itself, it's really nice. The community has a Facebook page, which is really good because you get to hear all the community news, what's going on, if there's anything happening. You've got a nice little local school, there's going to be a community centre built, there's going to be playgrounds for the children. It is really nice. You go out of your door and you feel like you're actually in almost a sort of gone back in time, old-fashioned type of community rather than what a lot of city centres and a lot of places are now, where you don't even know your next door neighbour. It's actually nice to be able to smile and wave at people. I couldn't fault Taylor Wimpey on their customer service. From day one, all of them have been really helpful. The initial sales representatives, by talking to us and telling us what was available on the site as well, what was available in extras, talking through the actual build of the property and the stages that it goes through. And then from once we had actually bought, we actually got to meet the site manager, who actually told us about all the differences in the different type of builds, when he'll come visit us following the build and on completion to check everything's okay. There's even, if you find something wrong with the property afterwards, they'll even come in and fix it, and it's almost instantaneously. It's really, really helpful. And even now, walking out of the door and being able to go up and see someone in the site office if there's a problem, it's really handy. It's so friendly. They're always willing to talk to you and just stop you and say hello for the sake of it, and you actually do feel like you've almost made a friend out of them rather than just been someone who's paid over a load of cash. I'd say moving with Taylor Wimpey has been absolutely brilliant. I'd say it's been one of the best things we've done because they were so helpful. They phoned us on the day of completion, and I think it must have been about 9:30 in the morning to tell us we could have the keys. It was just great because when I arrived they were really excited for me, and I would really recommend it to anyone because the staff are just brilliant and they're really friendly.